Hello crafty friends, it's Rena, and today I want to share with you the cards that I made last week. Some are for challenges. Well, looks like they're all for challenges. Alright, let me start over here. And this is a wedding card that I made using one of the wedding tildes. This is for the Marvelous Magnolia design team that I'm on. And back here I used Spellbinder's die. This is Martha Stewart Punch. I layered that. I'm sorry, I can't tell you whose paper this is, but it really is beautiful. I used a glittered corrugated board and of course Wild Orchid Craft flowers in my spray. My ribbon, some of it I get from the Ribbon Girl and some of it I get off of eBay. This little center here, real pretty. I don't know if it even shows up that well, but I bought a lot off of eBay from China, and that was in that lot. So that's my first card. My second card is for another Magnolia design team, Totally Tilda, and this is another wedding card. I'm really into black and white for weddings. It's pretty universal if you are unsure of what the wedding colors are. So this is a Spellbinder's die back here, the round Spellbinder's die, and I did a shadowing behind the couple. I really like how it turned out, and then I used frontage around it. Again, not sure who the paper's from. This, I believe, is Wild Orchid Craft lace, and I think a Lily of the Valley sentiment there, and more of the glittered corrugated board. Alright, let's move over here, and this is a baby card for the Marvelous Magnolia Challenge. This is one of the newer Magnolia stamps. Really love her. Another, I believe it's Lily of the Valley sentiment there. And the duck paper is by Magnolia design paper, and this is a Magnolia die. That's like one of my super favorites, as you can see it over here too. And Spellbinder die there for the personal sentiment area. Oh, and you got to notice this cute little duck. It was a button, and I just cut the back of it off. So I'm going to come over here and show you this card, which I believe I showed before. Maybe not. Okay, so this is a I'm sorry, my belly band's sliding off. This is a Spellbinder's die back here. Beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and I put a couple of little doves in there. And yeah, there's another one right there. And I used frontage on my flowers. So this slides off. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. And the card opens up gatefold style, like this. So that's what you end up with. And then a place, obviously, to write your personal message to the bride and groom. And this sentiment I got from one of the gals on the Totally Tilda design team. So that's that one. Now, this one's going to be hard to share with you too, one-handed. This is a shadow box card, and I got the shadow box template from my friend who is opening a business called Chippity Doodah, and she sent me that to create with. So I used one of the Christmas tildes and a little Merry Christmas sentiment with the Santa and Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I believe this is Martha Stewart or EK right here. Alright, so the bow unties. Much easier with two hands, but we do what we can. So you get a good view of me opening the card one-handed. Okay, so when you first open up the card, there is a personal sentiment area there, and also on the other side. And as you can see, another Magnolia Tilda, and I've colored up one of the background stamps with a fireplace and a hearth and so forth. There's a little lace behind there and another Christmas sentiment. So that is that card. Now this one I created for the Simply Magnolia challenge blog design team card, and I can't tell you what the theme is, but well, I could, but I shouldn't. So anyway, I've used this really cute Tilda from, I don't know, last year, I think, little fairy, and I used some new papers. This is Kaiser Craft, and it's got a little design there on the back. This actually paper is, this little mushroom is actually behind this sentiment, but I couldn't find any other place on the card. So this is a resin piece, I believe, from Prima. The sentiment says, "You are the closest I will ever come to magic." And I thought having a fairy on that with that sentiment was perfect. I made a little banner with some lace and put some pearls and Wild Orchid Craft flowers. These are Magnolia dies. Spellbinder die behind her, Magnolia flower dies, and Wild Orchid Craft flowers. And I used a lot of frontage. I don't know if you could tell. But this fairy right here, I frontaged her wings, frontaged this. It's all over the place on this card. So there's that one. And the last one is my favorite of the bunch. And this one I made for a design team call at the Shabby Tea Room. I've placed quite a few times there, and I've won, I think, once or twice, and I'm really hoping that they like this and that I can join their team. So the theme was, there was a picture, photo inspiration, and it was a kind of a white chair, and it had some light green and some pinks and things in it. So this is what I came up with, and what I did is I double matted it back here. I have pink and white, and then I distressed all my papers. These are butterflies from the Tim Holtz Off the Edge die, and I frontaged them. I have a Bow Bunny doily and a Spellbinder die, another and another. Wild Orchid Craft flower spray. This is a Magnolia die, and I stamped Sentiment Make a Big Wish. And of course I chose a birthday Tilda holding a birthday cake. And then I just duplicated exactly what I did here, minus the frontage, here at the personal sentiment area. So I hope you like my cards for this week, and if you have any questions or any comments, you know I love to hear from you. So you guys have a great time out there crafting, and I'll have another video for you very soon. Thanks. Have a great day. Happy crafting.